Thank you for having me. Bulma, big fan. I even made a whole deck about you. But before we get into that, do you know about Pro Play Dallas?
The grand prize is super valuable and took a lot of effort.
That's right. Oh my God, that's crazy that you know. But do others? Bam! PPG is going to Dallas, Texas on November 23rd and the 24th for our Pro Play Tour. On the 23rd is going to be standard, pretty much regular event where you can try to win prepaid cards, which means as good as money, all the way from 1st to 16th. But if Saturday didn't work out for you, on the 24th of Sunday, we will have a team case tournament of the brand new set coming out. And of course, we all need product. If you top really well, you get an invite to PPG's Player Championship on January 24th through the 26th at Orlando, Florida. And $25,000 will be given out as prizes between all the games we are having. I hope to see everyone there. If you have any questions, there is information on the description below. What's going on, guys? My name is Peter Cattani, and I'm here to show you my deck profile of my birthday deck. I say birthday deck because it's Bulma's, but mine's coming up in November. And in Dallas, Texas, when we're there for the PPT, we'll be close enough to my birthday. Close enough, so we'll try to celebrate it. You know, kind of cool if we go out to drinks. But I don't think I can say these in this video. But either way, birthday coming up, so I figured let me make a deck about it. And let me show you what I got. Bam! Here we are at dbsdecks.com, where, you know, they shout us out, so we got to give them a shout out. This is my Bulma take on birthday deck. Bam. Of course, it kind of looks like what Bandai pretty much made for us in the new set. All new cards. Cool. You could have gone like GT route, probably even like red, yellow monkey route. But I was like, I saw the cards coming out and I'm like, you know what? They look good enough to play. I like the whole Bulma concept. So let me get started and tell you what things done. First of all, leader. 5K on the front side when it awakens, 10K. So kind of like Hercule, and that's okay. That's okay, because you know what? This deck has so much draw power that you're not really defending, but you're kind of defending. The fact is you have hands, you have cards to pitch. Pretty cool. On the front side, it has a permanent that all red and yellow Earthlings and Saiyans have blocker. Boom. That's incredible. Just amazing, because the whole deck is Earthling and Saiyan, so anything I play, as long as it's not rest, if it's an active, we'll have blockers. So defend ourselves in 5K. Wakanda. And then it has active main once per turn, draw one card. Cool. I don't even have to swing with it. Awesome, because God knows, like, it was never going to do damage. When your life is at 4 or less, you get to untap 2 energy and flip this card over. When you flip it over, you are a 10K leader with the same permanent. All your red, yellow Earthlings and Saiyans gain blocker. Cool, cool. And active main, once per turn, draw 2 cards. Hand size, again, amazing. It's okay being only 10K, it's cool. You'll swing with it, maybe, kind of, but that's irrelevant. Let me show you what the deck can do. First of all, we got Bulma, 1 drop. Auto, when you play this card, draw a card. Incredible. It replaced itself already. This is really good. Active main, once per turn. You have to pay one cardless, doesn't matter what color. Choose up to 1 red or yellow Saiyan card in your drop area with energy cost of 1. Negate its skill for the duration of the turn and play it. Place the 2 cards on top of your deck to the drop area. That's okay, because theoretically we want some cards in the drop area anyways. We're kind of getting like 5 main pieces, so kind of like Exodia to happen, but like we don't win the game. But it's very strong either way. That's the whole concept of the deck. You're going to keep on seeing, but the fact that it can bring out a 1-drop Saiyan, you're going to see what it can bring out. It's really good. Next, we got Badel, 1-drop counterplay. Negate the attack, play this card. So it's a counterplay. There's really no stopping it. It's just going to negate the attack. Its permanent is kind of irrelevant. We don't run the other card that tag teams with it, but that's okay, because when you negate an attack, it comes into play, and then guess what? It's a red blocker. It's red Earthling, and it becomes a blocker. So you negate an attack, now you have a blocker to stop another attack. Really good value. Next, we play this 1-drop Sun Goten, and he has Revenge. That's it. That's it. And any other deck, kind of pointless. Well, why would you play this? It's a 1-drop 5K Revenge. why. But with Bulma, the fact that he's a red Saiyan, he gains blocker, so he's a blocker revenge for 1 red. Incredible. And he's pretty much the Saiyan that we're always going to get with Bulma. We're going to pay 1 and bring out a red Saiyan. We're going to bring him. It doesn't matter that his effect's negated for the turn, because coming on our opponent's turn when he's going to try to attack us, his effect is back on. He's a blocker, revenge, solid. Next we run this new Videl. Permanent, it gains Saiyan in all areas. I really don't know why that's good, but whatever the case, the fact that it was Earthling was good enough. But auto, if your leader card is red Bulma, which we are, awesome, and you choose red Bulma, and you choose 1 red or yellow Saiyan or Earthling in your drop area, place it in the bottom of the deck. When you play this card, choose up to 1 red or yellow Saiyan card with energy cost of 3 or less, add it back to your hand. Okay, cool. So it helps us put something back into the bottom of our deck. So good against Janemba, kind of, right? And then we can grab anything 3 or lower that's a Saiyan back to our hand. Kind of cool. It's important for a combo piece that we need. But worst comes to worst, if you don't have the combo piece, we can grab this super combo. This super combo is a Saiyan that's 3 or less, so this 1 drop can grab us back a super combo. Really good for defense purposes. I'd rather have been sparking. Problem is there was no Saiyan super combo that was sparking. All it was Earthling, and the fact that Videl can grab anything that's Saiyan wise, I was like, maybe this is better. If you're getting beaten down, not a problem. You know, you're going to be at 4 or less, this super combo is going to work like a charm. If you're not getting beaten down, let's say you're going to get Shenron and stuff, it could be a little problematic, but we got cards in deck to help you try to get to 4 or less. Next, we play the new, I was going to say 4 drop. New 4 of red, yellow, energy card that comes in play, not tapped if you already have a red or yellow in the energy. Kind of cool. It's autos. When you play this card, choose 1 of your opponent's battle card and negate the skill for duration of turn. Okay, so if you're going against starter deck Broly, and they can pop something, we're scared, we can drop the Wheeze, negate the skill. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. I can't imagine what the purpose for. Mostly, it's the super. It's the color combination card that doesn't come into play rested. That's kind of the useful part about it. If you need to charge something that's red yellow, you're like, this is great. Truth be told, I don't think this card is that good in this deck specifically. But the fact that we do want to charge red yellow in the beginning of our turn, we decided, alright, you know what? It's not that bad. But this card right here, it's the birthday party. It's a good card. Risky a little bit. If you go against Janemba, don't play it. That much is true. But it's a field card with a permanent that if you have a red-yellow multicolored card in your energy, you can activate this card from your hand without paying its energy cost. Normally it's 3. Once we have a red-yellow in our energy, it's free. Bam. Auto. If your leader is a red Bulma, which we are, at the end of your turn, you draw 2 cards, then pick 2 cards and discard. So we draw 2, we look at our hand, we choose what we want to discard, and we put it in the grave. Again, we do want to set up our graveyard for 5 different cards, but I'm going to show you that card in a second. Next, we play this Son Gohan Adolescent, very important to know. It has counter attack, negate an attack, and play this card. So we negate an attack, and theoretically it's a red Saiyan, so he is a blocker, 15k to blocker, kind of cool. He has a permanent though, during your opponent's turn. If Son Goten and Trunks Youth are in your battle area, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. So it becomes a 1-drop negate, which is pretty cool. And we do run Son Goten already as a revenge blocker, kind of cool. And the Trunks we do play. It's not always going to come up, but if it does, why not? We have this little negate. But truth be told, we want it in the graveyard. Next, we're going to go this way to this way because we're going to show the bomb card soon. Next, we play Source of Power Son Goku, auto. Once per turn, when this card attacks, you may choose up to 2 cards in your life added to your hand. If you choose 1 or more, switch this card to active. It gains 5,000 power for duration turn. It's Digging Deep, but for yellow. And Digging Deep would have been fine, but I wanted a little more yellow because when I want to do a rival for red yellow, I have a bunch of red cards, but not that much yellow, so I want to make sure this was a yellow card. Helps against Shenron. Let's say if you're going against Shenron and they're not attacking your life, you kind of want to just take your own. It's theoretically almost draw 2 cards, swing twice, put pressure on Shenron. Nothing wrong with it. Do we need to awaken? No. But truth be told, drawing 2 cards just feel good. So that's what we're going with. We're trying to awaken so we can use our leader's ability. Draw 1 card. Then we're awaken. Draw 2 cards. We drew 3 cards in the turn. And then with this guy grabbing life, more cards. So pressure, good. Not bad. Next, it is this Son Goku. By the way, this whole deck is theoretically the movie. If you ever watch the movie where they introduce Beerus trying to make Goku a Super Saiyan God, this is exactly what's happening. The Bulma that slaps Beerus, the Videl, you know, you pretty much got things going on. The birthday party. This Son Goku, let's tell you what it does. It says active main. Place this in the owner's drop area. Choose 1 Son Gohan Adolescence, Son Goten, Vegeta, Trunks Youth, and Videl. 5 cards. From your drop area, return into your deck. Choose up to 1 red/yellow multicolor Son Goku from your deck or hand with energy cost 3 and play it. Shuffle your deck, and the battle card you play gains double strike and dual attack for the duration of the turn. Okay, really cool. What is that? We're going to fast forward. We're going to skip a few cards just to show you what we're trying to bring out. Bam! This card. It is Son Goku, Dawn of Divinity. If I read that right, I'm very impressed with myself. It's critical, energy exhaust, and offering a brand new mechanic that came out. When you play this card, your opponent may choose 1 of their life and place it in a drop area. If they don't, you draw 2 cards. Incredible. Cool. You're going to draw 2 cards. Truth be told, I'm pretty sure your opponent's not going to care. They're like, yeah, draw 2 cards. You already have like, what, 20 cards in hand? Sure, grab 2 more. So, bam. Why is that a big deal? Well, this Goku takes only 2 to bring out. You can swing with it for 15. Then, if you have all 5 cards in the graveyard, sack it off, put all 5 back, and bring this from the deck or your hand. If it's in your hand, awesome, not a big deal. The way you can make sure it's in your deck is with Videl. Let's say somehow Janemba milled you. Bam. And she milled 1 copy. Okay. I summon Videl, put it back to the bottom of the deck. It's safe, so when I use this Goku, not only did I put 5 cards in my deck, I just brought out this guy who is critical, double strike, dual attack. It's not bad. Decent. So, mind you, again, you can go a whole different route with this Bulma. There's so much to do with so much draw power. But I like the whole concept. I'm like, it's a movie theme. This is kind of a cool card. So, it's not a big deal. I put 2 because 1's not enough. You know, what if it's prize? 2, just right. Just right. All you need is 1. Next, this is our Trunks Youth that we do play. It has an auto that when you play this card, draw 1 card. For the duration of the game, if the turn player will use a skill of a battle card or extra card to switch energy to active, they can't switch the energy to active unless they choose 5 cards in the drop area and send them to warp. Okay, really cool. Pretty simple. But what's really cool about this effect is that it stacks. So if I play 1, cool, it triggers for the duration of the game. But if I play 2 trigger. 2, I'm like 4, no, 2 triggers for the duration of the game. So when your opponent tries to untap on their turn, they have to banish 10. Or if you brought out 3, then 15, whatever the case. Pretty cool. Mind you, it does say battle card or extra card. So leaders awaken on top energy, that's okay. They're leaders, they're not battle cards. So really cool. And it's Trunks Youth that we need. The Vegeta that we play. Boom. It is double strike, energy exhaust, and has an amazing ability.
What did you do to my Bulma?
Auto, if your leader card is red. Red. Doesn't have to be a red Bulma, just red. If a Bulma card in your battle area is removed from the battle area by a skill or KO, you may play this card from your hand. If you do, you can't play another one for the duration of the turn. But why is that so good? Because our Bulma is theoretically a blocker. She's a red Earthling. When you play, you draw a card. Then if you block with her, you get out to bring out this Vegeta for free on your opponent's turn. And it is a red yellow Saiyan. It's both. So it has blocker. So it's a 20k blocker that comes out of nowhere. Not bad. If they get rid of it, who cares? It's Vegeta for the graveyard for this Goku to kick in. We want Vegeta in there, and then boom. We run so many red and yellow cards that we have a boss monster. It's not just the Goku. We need to have another boss monster, and it wouldn't be a movie deck without the villain of the movie, Beerus. This 5-drop. Let me see. Gotta scoop. Bam! So we can all read it and have a good time. Let's see. It's a rival red-yellow. Cool. Ah, I see what this could be. This is my microphone. Nope, I have no idea what that picture is, but we're going to work with it. Auto, when you play this card, you choose 1. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle card with 30,000 power or less and KO it. Kind of cool. It's removal. God knows we need it. Or choose up to one of your opponent's leader cards or battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and it can't switch to active mode until the start of your next main phase, which is really good if you're going against Shenron. If Shenron's a problem, maybe we'll start the 4th, maybe we'll main the 4th. I'm not quite sure. It depends how popular Shenron is, but this is incredible. In turn 2, we can lock a Shenron down by just pitching 2 cards, a red and yellow, bring this out, and then boom, they can't switch to active, so they can't search Dragon Balls. We have a pretty cool lock already in there. This is the card we're digging for, so that's kind of like the strategy we got going on against Shenron. But either way, this is the deck that I came up with. Well, pretty much Bandai did. I just put it together, you know, saw interesting cards. You can run Master Roshi as another negate / blocker. It's just like Videl, but I found Videl more useful. Why? Because it's a name that we needed for this Goku. There's so many different variations of this deck. I just wanted to try this out and show you guys what it could be. Most likely a fun deck, but maybe it's meta. We're going to find out in Pro Play Dallas. If I wasn't commentating, maybe I'll play this. But, you know, work is work. Got to commentate, and I do have a fun time. So I hope you guys give it a shot. If you like it, please leave a like, and hope to see you guys soon. Until next time, guys.